Okay, so you should be done doing proportion under your notes. So let's take a look at the proportion. We're going to start simple because you've seen it before. So if you look at number 11 in your notes, we have 4 over x equals 2 over 7. So I'm going to, there's a couple ways I can do this. We know a proportion means equality on both sides. Both ratios have to be the same. And you can look, and I can easily see that x is going to be 14 because I know to go from 2 to 4, you multiply by 2, and to go from 7 times 2 is going to be 14. And then you check it, and you know that they reduce the same. But we also have done where we cross multiply. So I'm going to multiply my extremes. That's what we call these numbers in geometry, the extremes. 4 is located on the top left of the fraction. 7 is located on the bottom right. So they're kind of the extremes of those fractions. So I get 28, and then I'm going to multiply 2 times x. And these are called the means because they're kind of located in the middle of those fractions. And I get 2x. And then when I divide both sides by 2, I get x equals 14. And again, I check my answer. Does 4 over 14 reduce to 2 over 7? And it does. So we have equivalent fractions, we have equivalent ratios, so we know we're good. So that was a simple one. Now, let's look at number 16 in your notes. So number 16 says 12 over 18 equals 3x plus 4 over 15. And it's the same concept. I'm going to cross multiply, so I multiply my extremes. And when I multiply 12 times 15, I get 180. Now here, I'm still going to multiply my means, but I've got 3x plus 4, so I have a binomial here. So what we want to do is we've got to use the distributive property because you're multiplying 18 times 3x and 4. So when I multiply, I get 180 equals 54x plus 72. And now I solve it like you would any other equation. Additive inverse, subtract 72. I get 108 equals 54x. Divide both sides by 54. And then I get x equals 2. Of course, I'm not done because I'm going to check my answer. So when you check your answer, I have 12 over 18 equals, plug in 2 for x, and I get 6 plus 4 is 10, and I get 10 over 15. So does 12 over 18 reduce to 10 over 15? Two ways you can check that. You can multiply your extremes. 12 times 15 is 180, and 10 times 18 is 180. So they check out. My extremes match my means. You can also see if they reduce to the same fraction. So I know 3 goes into 12 4 times, and I know 3 goes into 18 6 times, but I can keep going here, so I get 2/3. And 5 goes into 10 2 times, and 5 goes into 5 3 times, and it does. It checks out. It reduces the same. So I know that x equals 2. So that's just a real quick refresher on proportions.